Hi, this is Bruce with Hunsaker Home Hacks. Please subscribe and ring the bell for future notifications. My wife said to me, so far the favorite thing you've done is you bought the robot vacuum cleaner, the Hogart vacuum cleaner. She goes, it's awesome. And I said, thanks, honey. But you don't like the fact that you can turn the lights on with your voice? No, I have a finger. I can use the switch. How archaic is that? So then my son said, I like the voice. And I thought that was pretty cool. And he likes to walk downstairs and say, Alexa, turn on the lights. But my wife said, now you need to find one that mops the floor. And I said, I don't know. They're pretty expensive. They're not within our price range. And then my kid piped in and said, I think we can find one. So the idea came to me. And I said, hey, why don't you find one? Now I gave him free reign to order it. And I told him, here's what it is. You just click the button and you pick the one you want to order. And then we'll do a video on it. Have you ever seen a Wohome? So, my youngest son purchased this robot mop with a big question mark vacuum cleaner. All right, now it's time for a family edition of What's in the Box? What's in the box? What's in the box? Da-da. Multi-function cleaning robot. Cover plate, mop pads, charging block, brushes. 2 of them. Is it as good of a deal as the Hogart? Let's find out. And alright, time for physical inspection. Way different than the Hogart vac. First off, it's not self-charging. It does have this big Mondo wheel. Some chintzy plastic wheels. So this does all the driving. And this just rides along for the ride. And you have the area for these right here. And they appear to just snap and fit. That doesn't look too useful. But I could be wrong. It looks familiar. It has a very bug look to it. Alright, so this is the dust bin with a dustbin cover. One would hope that there's a battery inside there. A decent sized battery. 2 of them. It's not, it doesn't look like it can be taken out. So I can wire it on in. Physical inspection for the vac suction. I'm beginning to think it's not a real mop. You can't have water slowly release on top of that. But we're going to try it out. So, now you saw the Wohome in action. That's right. The Wohome robot cleaning vacuum cleaner that my son picked up off of Amazon for under 40 bucks. So, I'll give him props for that. It was under $40. So let's first off go over a few things. As we can tell, this guy right here, these wheels, which looks very similar to the CleanBot for $15 right there, if you want to look at that video. Now, this wheels are way better than the CleanBot. So for $37 to $40, you get a way better set of wheels. But they work in exactly the same fashion. Basically uses a gearing mechanism right here that basically when it's in drive, it goes forward. When it meets resistance, the gearing allows it to spin around and go a different direction. It's not a very bright robot, but it is a robot and it is a vacuum. I'll give it credit for that. It does pick up a good amount of debris. Picks up large chunks of top ramen, which for some reason is a big thing in my house. We get top ramen all over the floor and I don't understand why, but we do. It picks up dog food that the dog leaves on the ground. So it does a pretty good job. The vacuum portion has enough to actually get a piece of gravy train dog food up into the basket. It does it in a random pattern. There's no set ability to it. So it's going to go where it goes. But the battery runs long enough that in a minimal sized room, it's going to actually get some good coverage. So the battery runs roughly about 70 minutes for this guy, which I thought was impressive because it was just over an hour and it makes a good track when you do it. I didn't record for 70 minutes. I only recorded for about 20 minutes and I sped it up because nobody's going to want to sit there and watch this sucker move around for 70 minutes. You want to set it, forget it. So we set it down, we let it run until the battery dies, and then we put it back on the charger. These little brushes here, even though they do work, they're very soft. So it does not have as much to it when it's pushing into the trap here. And the wheels are here, so it throws it into this area. And sometimes that causes it to move another direction. But that's alright. As I said, it's a random cleaning robot vacuum cleaner. Now let's get to the robot mop portion. Because when he read the description, he read mop. And that was his thought. This is a mop. He even looked at this little guy and thought, this is a mop. I initially got it, this portion right here, just kind of free flowed. It just kind of laid there on the ground. But then I got the idea. My idea was, there needs to be pressure here. So I put two small springs on the front side, which now gives it a little resistant pressure. This is still free flowing. It just kind of goes down by gravity. But these right here have pressure. So it allows it to actually put a little bit more pressure on the plate here. And this spring that I put in. Now it doesn't come with this spring, so this was a Hunsaker Home Hack original. I put the spring in there to add more pressure. Because you got to have more pressure to give you more power. Of course, there is no watering mechanism, so if there's not something to re-wet this. So does it qualify as a mop, as a dust mop? Yeah. With a few little twists, we are able to add a little bit of pine cleaner to it, and then it does go across the floor, and it does pretty much clean. But I wouldn't qualify it as a robot mop. A dust mop, yes, but a wet mop, no ability to really be a wet mop. Overall, it's not bad. It works. We use it every day. It's not a smart robot, but it is a robot. And it has a decent battery life and a decent suction power for what it's doing. But it is all random and it runs on a random pattern. So, right place that fits it. If you have a really big place, go someplace else. But if you have the right place, a decent amount of space, but not a huge space that you need to get picked up, then this guy will run for about 70 minutes and do the job. And it looks kind of buggy, like a bug. I put a description down below of the Wohome vacuum cleaning robot mop. And the question mark isn't what mop, it's dust mop. Thank you for watching the video. Please like, subscribe, and ring the bell for future notifications. And I will see you soon. Oh, no. Alright, so it's the Wohome. Welcome home. Wohome. Hey, Wohome. Didn't know that there's one thing I didn't cover. It has two magnets right here, which pick up metal.